we're going to do this free form. Let's show a poll from Wisconsin, and we'll team it up with the last story. Battleground State, polling from New York Times, Siena College in Wisconsin, your old home state. Joe Biden leads by 10 points over the president, 51% to 41%. This is one of the better polls out there. Time's running out. Biden's up 3 since September. Trump's down 2. And you have the president of the United States talking this way in Florida while field hospitals are being set up in Wisconsin. I'm curious your take on exactly what this is going to do to voters in the Badger State, especially seniors.
Well, I think that's a great point on seniors. I think there's a disconnect. I do think there's a big chunk of the population that if you're younger, you probably can get away with going to a rally like that and bad things might not happen. I think where he's getting hurt, and the reason that those numbers are plummeting among older voters, is they're staying at home. They're talking to their doctor just like you talk to your doctor. And none of their doctors are saying, go out, rip off your mask, and go to a rally. They're saying, don't go to church. Don't go to a restaurant. And that is so incongruent for them to be changing their life, even if they really like Donald Trump and like Republicans, and then to see him saying things that their doctors, who they trust more than they trust politicians, are saying, don't even think about it for a second. And that is the reason that Trump is in Florida, right? He should be in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, thinking that those are a lot closer. And instead, he has to try to defend Florida, which once upon a time looked pretty good for him, and now looks almost as bad in some respects as the state of Wisconsin. And so he has a problem here. He has a map that's getting bigger. He has a credibility problem around the coronavirus, and he doesn't really have a big bag of tricks because he doesn't have enough money to overcome the Biden money machine. And he's basically counting on loyalty. He's counting on Republicans who were with him before to somehow join forces with a bunch of Republicans who he thinks are hiding in the woodwork, which they might be. There might be a lot of Republicans in these swing states who aren't talking to pollsters. But when you're down 10, there's nobody who thinks the hidden vote is 10. Might be 4, might be 3, whatever it is. It's not 10. Where we looked at every single thing every Republican has ever said about him over 4 years. And almost every Republican has never said anything negative, not in any public forum. And the reason is because those people love him and they listen to the president. They care more about the president than their member of Congress or the Republican Party. So if the president says you don't have to wear a mask, he could be less than 2 weeks out from being diagnosed with the coronavirus, hold a rally, and there's people standing in front of him cheering without a mask. Why? Because he's the president and they hang on every word that he says. That's why Dr. Fauci gets out on the TV every single day to sound the alarm, because it's, again, incongruent with the science. And so whatever, we'll know in a couple of weeks if there's all these people who think that this is the right way to go. But even people inside don't.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.